I'm Arjuna. Today we are going to discuss word stress or word accent. What is word accent? Here word stress or word accent means to emphasize something, to give extra force to something. That is especially a word or a syllable. We emphasize something or we give extra force to something. As we discussed earlier on, a word is made up of one or more syllables. A word is made up of one or more syllables. When we pronounce a word which has more than one syllable, whether it is 2, 3, 4, etc. A word with more than one syllable. All the syllables are not pronounced in the same pitch, in the same tone. All the syllables are not pronounced in the same way. One of the syllables is pronounced with greater force than other syllables. That is called word accent. One of the syllables gets more prominence. We put stress on one of the syllables. That is word stress. For example, look at these words: teacher, English. Teacher, English. Both are disyllabic words. It means both words have two syllables. The first word teacher has two syllables. The stress is placed on one of the syllables. Here the first syllable T takes the stress because here we are giving extra force to the first syllable. Teacher, teacher. The first syllable sounds loud. So teacher. The second one English, English. Here also we put the stress on the first syllable. English, English. Generally, stress is marked in a word by putting a small vertical bar above and before the stressed syllable. How we mark the stress? The stress is marked in a word by putting a small vertical bar above and before the stressed syllable. There are some rules for stress marking in a word. Generally, monosyllabic words are not stressed when they are used in isolation, when they are used alone. Monosyllabic words are not stressed. The first rule is disyllabic words. Generally, disyllabic words means words which have two syllables. Disyllabic words take the stress on the second syllable. Generally, disyllabic words take the stress on the second syllable. Look here, become. The word has two syllables. We put the stress on the second syllable. Become. Canteen. The second syllable in these words sound loud. Canteen. Disyllabic words take the stress on the second syllable. The next rule is disyllabic words with final R. Disyllabic words ending in R. Disyllabic words ending with the letter R take the stress on the first syllable. Disyllabic words ending with the letter R take the stress on the first syllable. Father. Here the stress is on the first syllable. Doctor. Here also the stress is on the first syllable because both words end with the letter R. Father. Doctor. The next rule is words ending in ION, IOUS, IC, IAL, EOUS take the stress on the second syllable from the end. Words ending in ION, IOUS, IC, IAL, EOUS take the stress on the second syllable from the end. For example, examination. The word examination has 5 syllables. Here the word ending in ION. Then the stress falls on the second syllable from the end. Examination. The second syllable from the end is ne. So here the stress is on the nation. The next one, delicious. The second syllable is li. Delicious. The next word is shosha, shosha. The stress is on the so because the word has only two syllables. So we put the stress on the here on the first syllable, but it is the second syllable from the end. Historic, historic. The word has three syllables. Historic. Then the stress falls on the second syllable from the end. Historic. The second syllable is stop. The next rule is words ending in ity, logy, gra, phy, ian, ic, al, ize. Take the stress on the third syllable from the end. Words ending in ity, logy, gra, phy, ian, ic, al, ize. Take the stress on the third syllable from the end. For example, ability, ability, ability. The word ability has four syllables. Then the stress falls on the third syllable from the end, that is on b. Ability, ability. Here the third syllable is b from the end. Ability. Biography, biography. Here the stress is on o. Biography. Psychology, psychology, psychology. The third syllable co from the end. Psychology. Indian, Indian. Here the word Indian has three syllables. The word has only three syllables. The stress falls on the third syllable from the end. Here the third syllable from the end is in. So here we put the stress on in. Indian, India. Next, words ending in self, eer, ee. Take the stress on the last syllable. On the last syllable. Myself, myself. Volunteer, volunteer. Devotee, devotee. Words ending in self, eer, ee. Take the stress on the last syllable. Next one, weak prefixes. Words ending with weak prefixes. What are the weak prefixes? A, b, re. A, b, re. Around, around, around. Above, above, about. Words ending in words beginning with weak prefixes. If any word begins with one of these weak prefixes, generally the stress falls on the second syllable. The stress falls immediately after the weak prefix. Around. The stress is placed after the weak prefix. Around. Become. Return. Words beginning with weak prefixes, the stress falls on the second syllable. The stress is placed after the weak prefix. Next one, inflectional suffixes. They are also called grammatical suffixes. Inflectional suffixes are nothing but grammatical suffixes. The grammatical suffixes are s in plural nouns, s in possessive nouns, s or es in the third person singular simple present tense, ed in simple past tense, en in past perfect participle, er and est in comparative and superlative degrees. These are inflectional suffixes. The inflectional suffixes are used according to the grammatical function in a sentence. According to the grammatical function in a sentence, the suffixes are used. Here es, ed, ing. When we add any one of these suffixes to a noun or to a verb, the stress doesn't change. These suffixes don't affect the stress. The stress remains the same. For example, the word disease. Here the second syllable takes the stress. Disease. The stress is on the second syllable. The stress doesn't change after adding the plural s. There is no change in placing the stress. The next one, relate. The stress is on the second syllable. Here we add the grammatical suffix ed. Related. Though the suffix is added, the stress doesn't change. Happen. The stress is on the first syllable. Here we add the grammatical suffix ing, but the stress remains the same. It means the inflectional suffixes don't affect the stress. Next one, derivational suffixes. Derivational suffixes are used to create a new word with a new meaning. Derivational suffixes create new words with a new meaning. They also change the part of speech of a word. They are called derivational suffixes. They are age, ance, en, er, ess, ful, hood, ice, ish, ive, ly, less, ment, ness, ship. These are derivational suffixes. Though we add any one of these suffixes to a word, the stress doesn't change. The stress remains the same. These suffixes also don't affect the stress. There is no change in placing the stress. For example, beauty. Beauty. The stress is on the first syllable. Beauty. Here we add the suffix ful, but the stress remains the same. Beauty. In beauty, the stress on the first syllable. In beautiful, the stress is also on the first syllable. Gavan. Gavan. Here the stress is on the first syllable. Here we add the suffix ment. The stress remains the same. Relation. Relation. Here the stress is on the second syllable. Here we add the suffix ship. Relation. Relationship. But the stress doesn't change. Relationship. Better. Better. The stress is on the first syllable. Here we add the suffix ness, but the stress is on the first syllable. Attend. 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 The stress is on the second syllable. Here we add the suffix er, but there is no change in the stress. So inflectional suffixes and derivational suffixes don't affect the stress. Thank you.